México.
You go in there and you switch it off. Shouldn't be hard.
No me vos error. Aviso, el parámetro outmax supera el ajuste safety protocol. Error, no se puede cambiar. Ajuste incorrecto. Iniciar apagado de emergencia. Iniciando apagado de emergencia, acceso denegado. Cargar, no sé, supongo. Otra tecnología de entrada de texto. Ay. ¿Te despiertas? No, ma. Pues sí, no, mira alrededor, no sé. Parece estar en una avenida con modos, sentidos y resistencia de una especie de altar, como si fuera secretar el cielo de la cabeza, color azul, cobalto. Examinarte a ti mismo, supongo. Descubres que a pesar de tener fuego, no debes sentir todo, pero eres una máquina hermosa, creada con amor cuidado. Has adquirido el conocimiento, el yo. Un viento gélido sopla a través de la reina que no sabes cómo comprende el reino de Artemisa. Consigo los susurros, las montañas influyendo a otro lado de la valle de la bosque por las ciudades olvidadas. Cestros, explorar el laberinto. Te entras en las ruinas. Sobreció pero curioso, que una belleza extraña la elegancia de no empapar demasiado de ella. De pronto te abre una voz resonante. Ajustes de apagado de emergencia, acceso denegado, recita error. A lo mejor la muerte no es pecado. Esto corruptible debe ser vestido de... Ay, no sé si esto haya respuestas buenas y malas. Dejando a todos los hijos perdidos de Festo, no era solo muriendo de noche cayendo los fuegos ajenos. Se preparado para el acceso, la sed de llama de vida contra 3 sellos. Un camino lleva al sur, la ciudad subterránea, hasta el norte de General de la... No sé, no tengo idea. Fue un gran sabiduría de aquel filósofo de permanecer que dice sobre la naturaleza del fin, ahora el desierto sale de su calle, incluso el famoso templo de la comunidad se erosiona lentamente. Caminas entre las avenidas perdidas de la ciudad cerrada buscando un sello de otra más extraña visión que procede de gran fantasmales ecos del pasado y vida de cualquier imaginación por la venta. Sonríen felices en paz con el mundo. ¿Qué sientes? No sé, supongo. Los fantasmas de concluyen que no son ecos del pasado, sino señales de un futuro que está por venir. Ganó entre los fantasmas de un fragmento que te llega al sello del búho. Te agacha cuando vas a cogerlo. Has obtenido un sello. Jardín de los huéspedes. Los huéspedes. Ay, los huéspedes, es poco mi lectura. Tu viaje se interrumpió por una aterradora figura quemada que se encuentra solo en las aradas del desierto. Acceso denegado, grita. Error. Para ver los ajustes F, error, no puede ser correcto. Acceso denegado, las ninfas te llevan a este lugar. No parece que se encuentra formando una especie de cámara recargada extrañamente en la capilla. En medio de esta cámara crece un árbol más pequeño hecho de acero brillante que crece en tónica más acero. A ver, no sé, preguntar por la manzana. Ojos brillantes otorga el don de la inmortalidad técnica sabiduría. Muchos eran un pocos brillantes venían a reclamarla, pero todos decidieron al final, porque debe saber que la inmortalidad revela la mortalidad del mundo de la técnica sabiduría. Se conmensuró la necedad. ¿Quieren subir una carga así? Decir que el mundo necesita tu triunfo. Ofrecer parte de ti a cambio de la manzana. Decir que es bastante fuerte. Conocimiento del yo. No sé, pues este lo tenemos. Habla ciudadamente sobre ti, no te falta razón, dice la tribu, pero no olvides que el ser humano. Todos deben Ahora sacar contigo has obtenido un sello. No estoy entendiendo muy bien muchas cosas. Sus alas doradas ahora proyectan iniciar el pago de emergencia. No debe ser eso. Te ordena Pandora. Te he detenido por una razón completa. Te haré decidir el día te arderá. Error. Ay, no sé. Todo te debe de llevar a lo mismo. Se llegará en tierra de triunfar, dice Pandora. Tienes razón, pero te sentí mejor. Ya que para tanto el sistema, Pandora da y luego suspira. Que dices es verdad, criatura de arcilla, ya no puedo llenarla. Ya no sé la mente. Ay, ya no me dejaron leer.
The flame is not yours to wield, creature of clay. Touch it, and you will burn.
You know, dealing with this hyper-advanced technology is quite challenging enough without the place also being bloody haunted.
¿Has descubierto algo más sobre el generador?
When I said it was outputting enough energy for 2 New Jerusalems, I wasn't kidding. It really was. And no emissions of any kind. I'd have to run more tests, but it seems like a perfect power source. And then imagine what the megastructure can do. And what we could do with that kind of energy. I wonder if anyone in New Jerusalem really understands.
The philosopher Straton of Stagira had little respect for the gods, and instead placed his faith in Prometheus. Driven by hubris, he asked questions that must not be asked, and revealed secrets that should have remained hidden. It is said that for these offenses, he was put to death by the people of his city. Can you see the folly of his actions?
Es la gente que actuó. Es que la verdad.
Why do you believe that the truth is worth more than a life?
Se lo conoce el futuro. Ay, vivir sin verdad no es vivir. No mames, esta cosa se avienta unas pinches frases.
You see this, and yet entire empires have been built on dreams, lies, and illusions. They are ashes and dust. But do you truly believe that a world built on truth would fare differently?
¿Vale la pena intentarlo?
I used to think so too. No. All is lost.
That was surprisingly calm, given how aggressive Pandora has been elsewhere. I didn't think she'd even want to talk to you.
I've toyed with the idea that the entities might be epiphenomenal in some way. Instead of causing the changes in the system, maybe they just respond to them.
Ahí está. Bueno. Bueno, pero esto ya se puede quedar así. Entonces, vamos para acá. Simplemente agarrar esto. Esta. Ah. Muy bien, aquí. Ay, es que acá hay otro, güey. Oh, ya vi, ok. Con este hay que abrir esto, güey. Esta maíz ya se abre, güey. Y agarramos este pedo. Y ahora sí, güey. Por acá, güey. Ponemos aquí. Esta maíz que abre acá. Pero tienes que abrir, carnal. Ahí está, güey. Ah, su puta.
It's over. We failed. Everything we thought we were doing. It's all ashes now.
I don't think you really believe that.
She's gone, Cornelius. She's gone because I failed her. She's gone because the machine that I built killed her. She was perfect. And now, she's nothing.
I know you don't want to hear this. I know you want her to be perfect, to be blameless. But you didn't kill her, Athena. She killed herself. She killed herself because she was reckless, because she was naive. And frankly, because she was a little arrogant, too.
She was reckless because I filled her head with dreams. Dreams of the future. Of a better world. A world that nobody wants.
No, it's not the dreams that killed her. It's that we brought her here. It's that we tried to build all this outside the city. We raised her without people, without society. The wilderness is for prophets, Athena, not for children. We should have stayed, fought for our ideas.
It's too late now. It's too late.
Ok. ¿Y ahora? ¿Vas a hablar? Vas a hablar.
They lost their daughter. Right here in this ruin, Cornelius and Athena lost their daughter. Miranda's dead. So even the founder doesn't have perfect control over this technology. Even the founder makes mistakes. Byron was right in a way. We turned the founder into something she never was. She was never perfect. She was never infallible. No one is. Listen, I understand why you and Byron see so much hope in this technology. You want us to be better, to grow. But what if it all goes wrong? If even the founder couldn't get it right, what hope do we have? Okay, but what about new mistakes? What about the problems we failed to predict? I can't even imagine the complexities behind this technology.
Son cosas normales, dice con eso.
But what if one issue is enough? One issue was enough to kill Miranda. And the energy readings from inside the megastructure are insane. What if we try to use it and blow a hole in the planet? That may be so, but what if this time it's justified? What if the megastructure really is just a catastrophe waiting to happen? You're probably right. It's all a little simplistic, isn't it? I guess when something frightens me, I tend to oversimplify. Anyway, thanks for talking to me. The truth is, lately, I sometimes feel kind of lost. The universe is vast and threatening. History is depressing, and I need something to hold on to. Something other than fear. I have to figure out what that is.
Ta madre, güey. A ver, pero chingada madre. Ok. Muy bien. Ahora esto hay que agarrarlo de aquí afuera porque se va a volver a ir. Ok, esto no es tan difícil, ¿no? Por fin. Ah, bueno, de hecho aquí, de aquí se puede. Nada, no vaya a estorbar esto. ¿Qué? ¿Y así ya? Ok, esto tampoco estuvo tan complicado como me lo hubiera esperado. En teoría esto aquí se debería de abrir, güey. Nada más es ganarle la carrera, güey. está, güey. Y ahora para acá.
Prometheus was bound for many years, his torment seemingly eternal, until one day, Zeus commanded his son, the great hero Heracles, to free the Titan from the rock. Why did Zeus relent? Is helping those you love more important than justice? A foolish answer, honest and unconsidered. I hope you find the wisdom in it. A time of dreams is at hand, creature of clay. To save your friend, you must do as Heracles did. But what will follow, none can see.
Well, at least this part is consistent. The megastructure is opening again.
All right, everyone. Assemble at the VTOL as soon as possible.
I thank you, Son of Man, for breaking my chains. Too long has the flame been hidden by fear and mystery. It is time to put away these childish things and for you to know the truth of the Alpha and the Omega, of the beginning and the end. I will send you visions of the truth, but remember that prophecies are a heavy burden.
New Jerusalem sounds like such a beautiful place. So, how did you decide to leave? I know what we're trying to accomplish here, and I believe in it. But for you, New Jerusalem was home. What changed that?
It took me a long time to realize that something was wrong. Oh, I'd noticed that something was off, that something had changed since the early days, but I couldn't really put my finger on it. So I ignored it. And then one day I woke up to realize I was no longer Athena. Instead, I had been transformed into the Founder, a remote figure of legend, mythologized in my own time.
But if it bothered you, couldn't you just talk to them? If you share the truth with someone, they should change their mind, shouldn't they?
Oh, I wished it worked that way, Miranda, I really do, but I barely knew the last generations. In the beginning, I was there for every birth. I explained our history, talked about our future, but at some point I got so busy building that future that I lost touch. They thought of me as a remote figure because that's what I was.
But can you change that?
I tried, but they already saw me as the Founder. The myth was too powerful, and it was already taking on a life of its own. I'd set a goal of 1,000 citizens. The number was arbitrary. Just a nice round number, nothing more. But just like I became the Founder, it became the goal. Another part of the myth. And maybe that could have been all right. Myths are a part of who we are, but something else crept in. The old human self-hatred.
So why didn't you just tell them to change? To go a different way? They would have listened to you.
No, they would have obeyed me, like my siblings in the simulation had obeyed. And that's when I realized I had to leave.
We can show them the future, Miranda, but we can't force them to accept it.
After all this time, I have it. I finally have it. The mechanics of the cosmos. From quarks to galactic filaments. Everything that makes the world what it is, makes us who we are. In a single equation. The key to understanding the machine that is the universe, and to controlling it. A theory of everything. And she was right. The language of creation is a melody, and it's beautiful. Every future is possible now. Every future, except one with Miranda in it. I can do anything, except bring her back. Or unbreak Cornelius's heart.
Byron was right. The founder was always a fiction. She's just a person.
A theory of everything. She solved it. She solved the last puzzle.
You need to get out of there. We'll talk about this later.
All this time, we thought we were honoring Athena, but all we did was betray everything she believed in. She must have been so lonely. We might as well have exiled her. Maybe that's what all this is about. The puzzles, the towers, the entities. It's a test. A way for us to prove that we're worthy of her legacy.
Finally, it all makes sense. Anti-gravity, matter synthesis, teleportation. It's not just one new technology. It's control over physics. Manipulating the base layer of reality itself. Rearranging the building blocks of the universe. If we can gain control of the megastructure, we can do anything we want. I'm not even talking about our energy problem. We can build anything we want. We can go anywhere we want. It's all up to us.
That's what Athena wanted for us. To give us a chance to be who we want to be.
Is everyone okay?
All good. I'm taking us back now.
That's a relief. Meanwhile, there's been a development. You'll see when you land. How are things on your end?
The energy fluctuations seem to be dying down. Looks like the system is coming out of lockdown.
Good. Let's hope we don't regret this.
And these energy clouds just fly about? That seems terribly dangerous.
We haven't had any problems so far.
Except for losing one of the first companions, of course. No, I don't blame you, Al. I know what he's like. And I'm the one who agreed to all this in the first place. That's why I had to see it for myself. It is dreadfully imposing, though, isn't it? Hard to believe the founder would build something so sinister.
The mayor's here?
Well, this should be interesting.
Ah, 1K. Welcome back. I'm sure you're surprised by my presence here. Don't worry, neither I nor my advisors will be getting in your way. But I decided that I need to see this place for myself. These visions sent to you by the entity that calls itself Prometheus are deeply concerning, of course. But we cannot take them at face value. In fact, it's crucial that we do not do so. We cannot simply abandon all that we believe because of a dream, no matter how vivid. No. If the founder really built all this, then it must have a purpose. It must be a test. designed to remind us of the trials that created us. But what is she trying to tell us? What are we being tested for? I believe that Byron's fate shows us the dangers of temptation. As Elohim attempted to deceive Athena in the simulation, commanding her not to ascend, so Prometheus is deceiving us with his visions. That's only reasonable, but I would ask you to think about what I said. After all, can it really be a coincidence that you came along on this mission? It seems to me that you have been chosen. You are the fulfillment of the goal. Don't forget that.